Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully everyone was able to find the link and join me here. Let's see. I'm going to stop the screen share and make sure. Good morning. Whoops. There's a little bit of a good morning. Echo. Good morning. Hopefully everyone was able to find the link. There we go. And join me here. Let's see. I'm going to stop the screen share and make sure. Good morning. Whoops. I'm having some echoing. Good morning. Good morning. This is so funny. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I'm going to begin and wait for others to join. Here is day 2 of heart seeding, and I'm so grateful for all the lovely hearts joining in. And oh, this is exciting. I was just thinking this morning about how this joy and passion and desire to do this totally overrides any let's say insecurity or wanting to be on camera. I was sharing a little bit about it yesterday, but I realized, how passion and desire, like from your truest heart, can override any of those programs that we have in our subconscious. So, and today I want to talk about, in these 15 minutes we have, to talk about your true choices. I'm just going to do a little step into it and talk about innocence, getting into innocence. And innocence is a place of, I like to break it down into in no sense, no senses. You just drop everything. Just drop everything. We're going to talk a little bit about that. So beautiful. Good morning, and thank you for being here. So I'm going to do a little screen share here on a couple of these pictures I decided to bring up to help us all get into this innocence. And I'm going to start. And I am, my heart is touched so much with animals. And I decided to pull up these faces. And I just invite you to take a moment and just feel whatever these faces may bring into you, bring into your heart. Maybe you smile. Maybe you feel some joy as we hear the clanking outside. You might hear that. But just look at these images and feel into what that brings up in your heart. And, maybe there's someone here who's afraid of dogs. And that's okay. Just feel into that. What is that bringing up? And make a choice, if you have any of those feelings, to recognize them, thank them for what they've served. And let's put it to the side for a moment and tap into some innocence and some play in your heart. All right, so I'm going to stop this for a second. Beautiful. So today, to take these few moments together, I invite you to join in. And if you played yesterday with the Blue Mist and doing that exercise, doing the meditation and going into the land of plenty and playing and creating, and that is a place of innocence and play, and anything's possible. And today we're going to anchor this into the heart and play with that through the day. Being in innocence, being like a child. If you have a memory of being a little kid and those days of playing, maybe you were playing outside, maybe making forts or things in the mud and the dirt, or playing with dolls. There's this essence of creativity, and there's no agenda, just so playful and pure. I'm calling it pure. You can call it what you'd like, that beautiful energy. So I go back to those dog faces of bliss and joy, and so much fun. So today, the focus, choosing a pure choice, a true choice from your heart. And through these 21 days, I'll be presenting 4 core choices and what I do is working with these 4 core choices. And one of them today is choosing a life I love. And we hear that a lot. If you've been, I listen to it all over the place now. People choosing a life I love and choosing to create a life I love. And today I invite you to really step into what that looks like. And we're going to do a heart process for the next, let's say, 10 minutes, and invite you to get into this innocence and play as I have some big crushing sounds outside. That's so funny. But you can choose to do this. So right this moment, I'm going to do a screen share into another image, and I will take you through this process. All right. Just to look at this beautiful sky, all the stars, all the colors. And right now, invite you to close your eyes and place your hand on your heart, bringing your awareness right there to your heart. And breathe in as though your heart is your lungs. And choose to bring your focus right there to the center of your heart. And breathe deeply, choosing to allow your body to relax with each breath. Now, with each breath, just choose to allow everything just to fall away. Any thoughts you have, any thoughts of who you are, judgments from others, possibly, let them fall, like disintegrate away. The judgments you have on yourself, right? Who you think you are, let it just fall away. Just anything that's popping up, let it disintegrate, just like some ash is falling off. And just keep witnessing that with each breath, till you get to the pure golden light right in the center of who you are, the truth. And you can play with this through the day and just breathe in and let things fall away. Take a moment in your heart. So right now, choose to see your brilliant golden light of who you are. And all the ash has fallen away. Very childlike and curious. This kind of energy that when you're going around in your life, you might stop and look at a little bud that's starting to sprout because you're so curious and happy, or you decide to jump in a little puddle that the rain has left. Or you listen to the beeping sound of a garbage truck, thinking of it becoming a Tonka toy. Just use your imagination and creativity with whatever arises in front of you. Now, I invite you to take your consciousness of this way up high into the stars, into the sky, up into the universe. And this is a place where everything is possible, everything is seen, infinite possibilities. And breathe into that. Open your heart. Feel that expansion. And then bring your consciousness back into the center of your heart where you're sitting. So this is a snippet today of innocence. And I invite you today to take moments and choose to do something just because you love it. It's something that's not to solve an issue or a situation, or you're doing it purely because you love it. Maybe you love to take pictures. Maybe you love to do art. Maybe you love to smile at someone. So take a deep breath. Feel that touch on your heart. And set the intention for today to, let's do 3 choices through the day, purely because you love it, just like a child. Just like a child. Innocence. Okay. So I'm going to stop the screen share for a second. And all right. So each day, doing a little snippet, we're going to be building blocks. And to Sunday, where at 10 a.m. Pacific time, I'll be doing a live Zoom, and I've been doing these on Sundays, and it'll be a longer process, an hour, and I'll record it if you could like to watch it after. And it'll be building blocks up to that Sunday, and we'll be doing that for 3 weeks. So yesterday, we went into the blue mist to play and create and imagine. And today it's taking some action in your day of being in that innocence and play, and no agenda, just to do it because you love it. Absolutely, because you love it. It's calling from your heart. All right. So on that, I send great love. I'm going to send one more picture because this spoke to my heart as well. And here you go. Finding that little innocent part of you, the place where it's pure joy. You're doing it out of curiosity and play. That's beautiful. Okay. From my heart to yours, have a beautiful, beautiful day. And if you'd like to share on here on the YouTube, if you were able to get to that link, I'd love to know how this process worked. I'm navigating as I go. And And there's also links I'll put in the comments or in the description for there's a Telegram group I started and a Facebook group. So if anyone wants to share experiences, I'd love to hear as we go along. And thank you so much from my heart to yours for being here and watching. All right. Have a beautiful day. Much love.